I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laakson.
I am Francisco Cerundolo,
and
you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Now, Wimbledon is banning Russian and Belarusian tennis players from this summer's tournament because of the Russian invasion of Ukraine.
The tournament has been stripped of ranking points as a result of its ban on Russian and Belarusian players.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Game to Love stream for the Wimbledon's women match between Emma Raducanu and Alison van Uitvanck. Really happy to be here with you and interested to see what kind of match we will get today. It's on the center court, so big stage, big audience. We just had the match between Djokovic and Son Woo Kwon on the same court, and Djokovic managed to win in 4 sets, but it was a very tight match. And yeah, hopefully we're in for another good match today. Second match on center court, Emma Raducanu, because she's the top British player, of course, and I think she actually got one of the most unluckiest possible draws with Alison van Uitvanck, who has been playing extremely well on grass in the past weeks and has won 2 titles actually, one WTA and one Challenger title, and yeah, she has been looking very steady. Players are currently entering the court. So they still need to do the play-ins, of course, and they will need to serve, etc. So it will take some time before they start. So that gives me the time to introduce myself. My name is Roeland. I will be your host today for this match. And yeah, let's see what kind of match we will get. I'm looking forward to it. Because we still have some time before we go into the match, I think it's a good moment to start with your predictions. So without further ado, what are your predictions? Give me your hot takes, give me your final scores, who's going to win and what are the set score lines are going to be. Do you have a clear favorite for today, or is it a really even match? Yeah, I think it could be a very even match. Like I mentioned, Alison van Uitvanck just won against a lot of good players, and I think Emma Raducanu has been struggling a lot to find her form recently. Also some questions around her fitness. Okay, so Arturo Archer saying AVU wins 6-3, 6-1. Mac Kick saying Emma first round exit. What I predict, I think Alison van Uitvank will win. Actually, she has been on such good form that I think this couldn't almost have been a worse draw for Raducanu. I think out of all unseeded player, Van Uitvank is probably the strongest one out there, and I think it's so unlucky for her that she didn't get an easier first round. I think the people in center court are going to be happy. That's going to be a good match, and I think Van Uitvank will win something around 6-4, 6-3 or something. Maybe some other predictions in the chat. If you haven't let me know. Have you haven't yet? Let me know what you think. How much is going to be? And I see here from Nikodem Nokiel. Hi, greets from Poland. I guess that Emma wins today. 4-6, 6-1, 6-4. So 2-1 for Emma. That would be great for us, wouldn't it? That we get such a tight match. 3 sets, always good. And what's actually maybe beneficial for the level of the match is that it's sunny now, so the roof is open. In the previous match, the roof was closed for most of the match. So yeah, some other predictions coming in. Max saying 7-6, 6-4, 5-3, serving for the match. And Dream Tmis is saying hello to you as well. Thanks for joining us. Really happy that you're all here already, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this match. Players are still doing the playings, not currently following, so we have some time to take a look at maybe some of the results. I saw someone posting what is happening with Hurkacz. I think he won the first set, right? So it's not over yet, but I had him as one of the favorites actually to win this tournament on the men's side. And if he's going out early, that would be one of the biggest upsets for sure in the first round. But I haven't checked what the score is now recently, so maybe one of you knows more. Huncha saying, "Am I gonna get bagels and breadsticks 6-0, 6-1? Oh Lord, that would be something, right? I hope we're in for a closer match than that." Saying Nico was saying he was protecting match balls. Wow, okay, that's what a tough first round for him. Then he also, I think, like Emma Raducanu, he's the same, almost same ranking player, getting a pretty tough draw in the first round. Barry Wiggly saying my prediction and wish Emma to win 6-4, 6-5. I think the English crowd would very much like Emma to win as well. I think they will all be rooting for her, which is probably a big bonus for her. And yeah, I hope she does well in front of her home crowd. She's been struggling lately with some injuries. I think yeah, the force of having to do the full WTA tour was a bit too much for her. And I hope she can find her rhythm again. Remember that last year on Wimbledon, she made the quarterfinals, actually playing really well. So don't know. I don't think she should go out in the first round, but I think Alison van Uitvank is a very tough opponent. I see some more bold predictions in the chat. So Alison van Uitvank, maybe good to tell something about her. She's ranked number 46 in the world currently. And she has been on a really good form. So usually a player that is always there, but maybe wins 1 or 2 rounds on a Grand Slam and then goes out. But she actually won a tournament in Veneto, where she beat Arani. So that was nice. And she also played really well in Den Bosch, where she beat Mertens and almost won against Sabalenka. So yeah, it's a tough opponent because before that she played in Surbiton, I think in England, and she also won that tournament. So 2 tournament wins and 1 quarterfinal losing just against Sabalenka. I think Van Uitvank is in hot form, and she's also a very good cross player. I think her grass record is a lot better than on other surfaces. So, seen for most players, I think I've seen a prediction. While we still have some time before they start, don't forget to already like the video. You can do so on YouTube or Facebook or wherever you're watching. Then like the video. Please subscribe to our channel. It really helps us grow the channel. And yeah, interested to see what happens with this match, and really looking forward to watching it with you guys. The Hedgehog asking, is it finished already? I hope not. Then we missed the whole match. But I think they're just starting the first service game now. Van Uitvank with the first serve. It's a big serve. She moves onto the net. And she finished the point. 50 love. First point to Alison van Uitvank. Jacqueline Miosis, hi. Nice that you're here. Saying AVU to win 7-5, 7-5. 2 close sets. Would be nice. Looking forward to it. First serve is into the net. Let's see if we can get a good second serve. The rally's on. Oh, it's a shank from Emma Raducanu, and it's 30 love. So you're just in time, Hedgehog, if you still want to watch it or at least listen to the play-by-play. We still have a whole match in front of us. Uitvank dominating the rally so far. A lot of power in forehand, but she hits it into the net, and it's 30-15. Raducanu looking nervous, I have to say. I would be also. It's such a big home crowd, being the British favorite and having played almost no matches in the past month. I think tough for her to start here. I think it's actually tough for her to start on the main court. So into the rally, and another forehand misser from Van Uitvank. It's 30 all. Robert Gray saying she has done really poorly since the US Open, though I believe really Princess point. I think after the US Open, she had one tournament where she played really poorly, and then she had one or two where she did all right and made the corners. And then after that, you are right that she didn't play. I think she didn't play much at all. She retired one or two times, and I think was just too much for her physically, which makes sense. She's still super young. But yeah, it will be tough for her to keep the points that she made this past year. So she will definitely drop some rating for sure. Oh, good return from Raducanu. It's 30-40, really big backhand, and she has the first breakpoint of the match. First service out, and could we see Emma Raducanu here placing the first break of the match? There we go, into the rally. Ball from Raducanu is really good. She moves to, oh, she doesn't make enough room for it. I think the footwork was not good enough there, and she doesn't make enough room to hit the ball well. And that means we're into juice. That's a shame, actually. She was kind of dominating this rally, but all right, into the rally. Big misser from Van Uitvank, who is struggling in the rallies against Raducanu. That's not something I would have expected immediately to see, but yeah, interesting. Breakpoint for Emma Raducanu. Will she be the first player to break? Serve from Van Uitvank is out by miles, actually. And second serve on breakpoint. Second serve, good return from Raducanu. She's moving around, but she's in a weird position in the court. She misses it. Not sure how many of you are watching, but she was moving inside the court while she didn't play a really deep ball, which means that she was just kind of lost in no man's land, and ball landed on her foot again, and it's juice. I have to inform you that my stream is currently stopped, so we'll reload it and hopefully it starts working again. But it's advantage for Van Uitvank, I see. We'll do my best to get it up and running again really soon. Not sure what's happening. Could be due to my internet, but it's having some troubles currently, and hopefully it will be back soon. Okay, so Van Uitvank has the advantage currently, and she will be looking to hold her serve. Meanwhile, I'm getting that up and running again. It's back to Juice. Dream Tennis asking, is Emma moving well? She was moving well, looking quite fast actually, but the problem was not moving. The problem was that she was in a weird position in the court, so that made it very difficult for her to play the rally. It's an ace for Alison van Uitvank, and it's advantage for her now. They are playing the rally, and it's 1-love to Alison van Uitvank. She finishes the point, so that means she holds pretty tough first service game for Van Uitvank. And yeah, I'm interested to see if this means something for the rest of the match, that we're going to get a lot of tight games, or if it's actually going to be one tight game and then she takes back the advantage. But so far, yeah, really well done by Alison van Uitvank to hold the first. JG, like and sub. Yes, you are right, JG. Nice that you're here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Like the video on YouTube, subscribe to our channel if you're new. Make sure that you get all the updates from Wimbledon. We're going to have so many streams for you, covering all the great matches. And if you want to get notifications, if you want to get the extra content that we also put on there, make sure that you follow us. So we also have reactions to maybe upsets. We have daily reports. So yeah, make sure that you get everything from Game to Love that you need this Wimbledon. And yeah, interested to see how this match goes. Jacqueline saying, I don't think we should get too high on Alison van Uitvank. She won a 125k in Italy where the balls only bounced ankle high and beat Sarah Rani in the final, then beats the struggling Magnus and lost to Anisimova. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I just think a lot of people have been talking about her, so maybe the hype creates itself a little bit. But yeah, it's interesting to see. I think she's a good grass player, and she's very how do you say it? She's very good in the rallies, so that's probably why people rate her. Meanwhile, Alison van Uitvank wins the first point, 15-love, and yeah, it's maybe like Arturo Archer says, it's maybe a quick service break coming for Alison van Uitvank. Alina Tan saying, who do you think will win? Before the match, I predicted that Alison van Uitvank would win in 2 sets, but it would both be close sets. So let's see what happens. Who do you think will win, Alina, and maybe other people? Misser from Van Uitvank. It's 15-all. I really like your comment, by the way, Jacqueline, about the balls in Italy. It's pretty funny. Alina saying, I hope Emma wins. Yeah, I think a lot of people do. Would be really nice for her, wouldn't it? That after the tough time that she has, that she gets a nice win here. It would be a pretty big win. Alison van Uitvank is no nobody. She's top 50 in the world and a good grass player. So let's see what happens. All right, they're playing the rally. Forehand to forehand. Big backhand from Raducanu. A lot of power and depth in her stroke so far. Liking that. And Van Uitvank with a pretty cynical misser, and it's 30-15. Raducanu, not looking too bad actually. Are there any other people in the chat that hope Emma will win? Any Brits or any big Emma fans? First serve from Raducanu is out. And she gets ready for the second serve. Looking to hold this first serve again. There comes the second serve. It's a mistake. It's a double fault. First double fault of the match for Emma Raducanu, and it's 30-all. Hopefully won't see too many of these. We get a question from Memeltown. Is Hadab Maya in the same section as Emma Raducanu? Not immediately, I think. I think Hadab Maya is more in the bottom of the section with Ostapenko. So I think they could only meet each other in the half, so the semi-final. I think she is with Sakari and Ostapenko, etc. Second serve, 30-30. Backhand to backhand. Big swing from Van Uitvank, but it's a misser. And that leads to a screen from Raducanu, celebrating the point, 40-30. Looking to hold her serve. Dream Tennis saying Garcia is round 2. Do you mean for Raducanu then? Yeah, I think so as well. And then after that, she probably plays the winner of Kostyuk against Shuai Zhang. So I think the first round match for Raducanu is really difficult, but after that, she could have 2 easier matches actually until the 4th round. Playing the rally. Van Uitvank with a really nice winner. What a ball. Inside out forehand. A lot of spin, and it's unreturnable, so it's juice. And both of the women having very difficult service games to start with. Arturo Archer saying no way Raducanu beats Garcia, who's playing like a top 20 player. I would rate them pretty equally, actually. I think Garcia has been playing well for sure, but we shouldn't forget that Raducanu made the quarters in Wimbledon last year. Oh, that's a bad backhand misser from Emma, and it's advantage for Van Uitvank. Break point. Mark Lester saying Emma's first serve 90 to 95 miles per hour. It was 105 in the US. I'm guessing she's still feeling the side strain. It's an interesting analysis. I heard that she was serving with less power and trying to serve with more spin and kick. But as you heard from the great questions from JG earlier, the kick serve is not really working on grass. So yeah, it will be difficult for her to serve with that much power if she's still feeling the pain. Good point from Raducanu, and it's juice. Another one. Good serve. I think only able to return it. Good forehand also from Raducanu. And Van Uitvank's return is nowhere to be landing in the court. So yeah, it's advantage for Raducanu. Robert Gay saying Garcia did just lose to Bolter a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that's true. But Bolter has also been in good form, right? So losing to Bolter is not really a shame at the moment. I think she's playing well on grass also. I think she could also be a person to watch out for upsetting maybe some players. Good serve from Raducanu. Sitting really deep for her backhands, I see. Spreading the play now with the forehand. Not putting too much power on the ball. And Van Uitvank is actually moving forward, trying to control the rally. Slicing now. Raducanu with the forehand in the net. Still doesn't respond well to the slice. Feels like she didn't make enough room to hit that ball really well. And then, yeah, it went into the net. And we're into the third juice of this game. Okay. Juice. Raducanu serving again. I think this game is already really important mentally. Good serve. Just chopped the return from Van Uitvank. Good ball from Raducanu. I think she could have moved forward there. She stays in the court a little bit. And she plays a drop shot now. The drop shot is really good. That's smart play. And I think good for her confidence also that it worked. Memeltown saying Raducanu is a good baseliner, but the shot is just too high over the net and it makes it very easy to return. Anyone agree? I think I agree with you partially. Is that what we've seen so far is that she plays a lot of balls pretty deep, but there's not much power between them and they bounce pretty high. So you're right in that. Oh, she misses the chance to take this game here, and we're go back to juice again. So yeah, to answer you again, I think because they have bounced a little bit high, it's easier to return. Yeah. I think she needs to switch up the play to beat Van Uitvank. So the drop shot, what she just did, I think that's the key to winning the rallies in this match. Because Van Uitvank is also a really good baseliner and she has more power, I think. But other people in the chat, please feel free to react also to what Memeltown is saying. I think it's an interesting and also a good statement. So from Raducanu, good return from Van Uitvank. I think Van Uitvank is making Raducanu make the mistakes. And while I say this, Emma actually makes the mistake. And it's a break point for Van Uitvank. Second break point of this game. And it's yeah, beginning to look like a very tough first game already. If she doesn't take it, I think it will also be a pretty big blow. Okay, we're back to juice again. Robert Gray saying, yeah, I agree. She needs more power on the shots if she's going to go that high. Yep, you're right. Loses the point again, and Van Uitvank, yeah, she's dominating the rallies now. You guys are completely right. Alex Thomas saying, where are you watching the match? I'm watching the match on Eurosport actually, but that's I have a subscription to it. I think it differs per country where you can watch it actually. I think in the Wimbledon channel is also showing it. And I also think that it's broadcasted in several countries on live TV as well. Who Van Uytvanck with a weird slice ball. I must say they both don't look very sturdy in the rallies. What do you think? If you're watching, I think the rallies are a bit weird so far, and yeah, hard, spot on. Alison Van Uytvanck just cannot close his game. Yeah, you are right. She's making weird decisions, I think, because Raducanu is making the mistakes. So Raducanu serving, Van Uytvanck bad return, and advantage for Van Uytvanck. For Raducanu, of course, advantage. Drop shot from Raducanu. It's too good. It's too good, and that's the first game. Finally, it feels like we're already half an hour in the match, and she takes the game 1-1. She looks delighted with it as well. Meanwhile, we get the news that Casper Ruud has won in straight sets from Ramos Finolas. Yeah, I think it was to be expected. Norrie also winning in straight sets, so that's some good results from some top seeds. Misser from Emma, and it's 15 love. Memeltown saying so Van Uitvank had it in her grasp and that may turn the momentum in Raducanu's favor. Yeah, I think this was such a big game mentally. If Raducanu loses this, she could get bageled in the first set. Erlin Pineda, anyone know play another place to watch it live? I think maybe on the Wimbledon side they had one game every time that you could watch, but I'm not entirely sure if that's still the case, so don't quote me on this. Good rally now. Raducanu not enough power. And when she does put a lot of power, she goes sit really deep, and that makes that the trajectory of the ball, if you sit so deep, immediately goes a bit higher, and then it's so hard to keep it in. So this one went out, and it's 30 love. I'm interested to see if she can change how she plays his rallies a little bit, because I think if this goes on, it's also pretty tough for her to work so hard for it. Second serve. Good back, really nice backhand from Alison van Uitvank. It was a really good backhand, changing the direction of the play, and Raducanu was not ready for it. 40 love, and actually a really easy game so far for Alison. It's an ace. For some reason, Raducanu moved a different way, so I don't know why she did. Maybe she expected something else, but really nice game for Van Uitvank. Game to love, and is this signs of something to come? No chance really for Raducanu in this game. If she's gonna struggle again in her own service game, this is going to be tough. Renard Fox, nice name by the way, saying there is basically no chance Raducanu wins this, right? There's always a chance for sure, and I think Raducanu has proven that she can be pretty good. Only it's quite a while ago that we saw it from her, so I would say it's probably like 75-25% chance that Alison wins. She has the form, she has the power and the experience also. So yeah, I'm just fearing a little bit for Raducanu and also for her mental that this might be so tough for her playing for such a big crowd after having a pretty tough months. So. Kijk. Oh, see, we have someone who actually has the numbers here. That's really nice. Thank you, Hart. Betting sites say a 3.9% chance before the match. Now it's going to 9%. I guess that's because she pushed Van Uitvank close in the first game. Maybe it changes again after this one. Serve from Raducanu. She puts the ball pretty deep here. Can she finish the point though? She can on her backhand. Yeah, this is a good point. This is what she needs to do actually. Try to move into the court. Then it doesn't matter that you don't have the power because you're closer. And yeah, really good point for her. 15 love. Distracted by someone in the crowd, I think. Drops the ball a little bit. First serve is good. The rally is on. Oh, she tries to kind of hit the same kind of backhand that Van Uitvank did in the previous game, but hers goes into the net and it's 15-0. I think she needs to be more patient in this kind of rally. There was not really that much room to make a winner on that side of the court, and I think on her own serve she needs to be a bit more careful and wait with this kind of shots until it's an easy ball. Really nice serve from Raducanu. Great serve outside, unreturnable, and 30-15. Van Uitvank challenged the call, and the Hawkeye shows that it's in. So 30-15 stands. Serve from Raducanu. It's against the net and out, so it's second serve. Chops it back. Powerful backhand from Raducanu. Forehand from Uitvank is really wild, and it's 40-15. Van Uitvank has missed a few pretty wild balls, just the forehands that go meter, 2 meters out. Good return. Easy finish of the point. It was such a big return from Van Uitvank. Raducanu couldn't deal with it properly. She was on the move, and easy volley on the net for Van Uitvank, so it's 30-40. So hopefully for Raducanu, she can actually hold this game easier than the previous one, which I think took her to 6 or 7 juices. It's a serve from Raducanu. Bad return, and it's a game, and Raducanu celebrating every game, and it's 2-2. Two games all. What do you think, guys? Does it change your opinion about how this match is going to go, or do you still think that it's going to be a walk in the park for Van Uitvank? Van Uitvank serving. It's a let first serve for her. Serve goes out. And going to the second serve. By the way, guys, if you're watching, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps us grow the channel. Oh, really bad double fault. I was doing this promotion, but this double fault is kind of atrocious. I think it almost hit the baseline, the second serve of Van Uitvank, and it's love 15. Memeltown saying Haddad Maya versus Juven starting. I'm really interested to see how Haddad Maya will perform on the big stage. I mean, she has been in nuclear form recently. How do you guys rate her? Do you think, I think bookies had her like the 5th favorite or something? Do you guys rate her that high or even higher? Or do you think the Grand Slam atmosphere will be maybe a bit much further and she will go out early? 15 all. Mark Lester, hey, nice that you're here, Mark, saying I'm going for around 6-3, 6-2 for Alison van Uitvank based on the play so far. Yeah, fair enough. Actually, I think if Van Uitvank keeps these unforced errors going like she is now, it might actually be a close match. Yeah, that's a forehand misser from Raducanu, and it's 30-15. Hard saying she only made 2 rounds at Slam, so I'm not sure. Yeah, you are right, and that's also I think the questions that people have. But the players that she beat in the past weeks, those are pretty high ranked players. So maybe that says enough about her form. But I'm always interested to see this kind of players, maybe a bit the same like Van Rijthoven in the men's draw, coming off such a big win against Medvedev, and then having to play a Grand Slam might be challenging. Memeltown, I think if Haddad Maya makes it through round 1, she can go far. She should be a top 20 player, but has had too many injuries. Yeah, yeah, I agree completely with this take. I think the first round will be very difficult. She has shown already that she can beat almost everyone, maybe outside like top 3 players. But yeah, I think let's see it. First round win, and then maybe she gets into the vibe. Both players, by the way, having a negative winners unforced error split currently. I think 8-10. Raducanu pretty poor actually. 3-10. 7 more unforced errors than winners. That's not what you want to see. It's actually surprising that she's so close in this match then. Big serve from Uitvank, and it's 3-2. Robert Garcia lost first set, but up break in the second. Okay, well that's interesting. Close match then. And I see that Hurkacz is now actually 2-2 in sets. He went 2 sets down to Alejandro Davidovich Fokina, but he's leading 4-3 in the 5th set. So what a comeback from Hubert Hurkacz. I was already thinking like one of the biggest favorites, or maybe 3rd favorite or 4th favorite of the tournament, going to go out in the 1st round, but it doesn't look like it. Some other results maybe from earlier today. On Jabeur, easy 1st round win. I don't know if any of you got to see it, but she of course lost in her 1st round on Roland Garros, and now really easy 1st round win. So that has to feel good for her. Other results: Tsurenko beating wildcard Jodie Ann Burrage. I think that was to be expected, so not a big surprise there. Also in straight sets. And Alison Risk, one of the players I think that could do well in this tournament, who are not ranked very highly. Also straight sets, easy win to the young Eilina in Elben from Switzerland. So those are some of the results that have already come in. Casper Ruud, actually famous golf player, made a 7-6, 7-6, 6-2 win over Ramos Vinolas in straight sets. So that's good on him. As we go back to the court, Emma Raducanu going to serve in the 6th game, trying to keep her serve. She has in all the past games. Can she do the same here? Good serve. Oh, she misses an easy volley on the net. I mean, that's not the kind of misses that you can make on this level, to be honest. I see a few good takes about Miyazaki. So could we see in all English Miyazaki versus Raducanu? And then Honcho saying, I think Miyazaki may be the Raducanu of this Wimbledon. Honcho, I think you could be right, actually. I've only seen her play once, so it's kind of hard to go off that. But she was playing really nice. Liked her attitude also. So let's see how she does. She, of course, has to beat Garcia first. Backhand to backhand rally. Oh, it's out from Van Uitvank, and it's 15-all. She's not happy with it. I wouldn't be if I was making so many own first errors. They're making a lot, both of them. Mike K saying, go Emma. Yeah, come on, we need this. Bit more love for Emma in the chat. If there's anyone watching who really wants Emma to win, cheer her on. Hit the like button. And if you want, you can subscribe to this channel. Subscribing also means that you get some extra emojis. So who doesn't want that? But yeah, Emma Raducanu can use all the support she can get. And so far, the crowd has been pretty tame, actually, which is usually the case in England. Some other Grand Slams, you have a lot of shouting if there's a home favorite playing. And I'm actually happy that the crowd is like this in Wimbledon, but she can use all the support. 30-15 for Raducanu now. Looking to hold this game. And yeah, let's go with the amateurs. Also some Alison van Uitvank in the chat. Yeah, that's what we need. It's a bit of hype around these matches. I think maybe the grandstand thrills are a bit getting to them. Okay, so 40-15 for Raducanu. Van Uitvank making sometimes the decision to chop the serve of Raducanu, which I don't think is necessary because it's not such a big serve. So. Oh, I say it's not a big serve and she hits an ace. Well, that's a way to prove me wrong and keep her service game. 3-3. All right. Van Uitvank serving. Kick serve. Good return from Raducanu. Puts a lot on his forehand, but it lands pretty deep. She sits so deep with these forehands. Really interesting to see. Not many players do that. Yeah, I always think that her ball will go out, but it actually goes in. Long rally, a lot of power. Yeah. Big scream from Raducanu. A lot of power on the backhand. It actually seems like she's able to generate more power on the backhand than the forehand, and a really good ball down the line, and love 15, and the crowd is loving it. Interesting point here. Oh, van Uitvank. Oei, 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 oei. She misses a really easy shot at the net. No clue what happened here, but love 30. Can we see an early break here? Big serve outside from Alison from Uitvank. Yeah, it's too good, unreturnable, and it's 30. It's 15-30. My casing, if Emma can play herself without worrying win and lose, she will be back like US Open. I think the mental part is so crucial for her. She has shown that she has the quality to win matches, also against good players, but it's gone into her head. And also, if you cannot trust your body fully, it's also difficult, right, to play matches. And she has no form. She didn't play many tournaments, so yeah, it's difficult, all of that together. But really big backhand, what a return! And 40-50, 15-40, Raducanu with 2 breakpoints. She had breakpoints earlier. She now has 2 again, and let's see if she can take them. Oh, double fault from Alison van Uitvank, and that's a break. It is a break, guys. Wow. Yeah, this deserves.
Nothing she's got to lose, but so much that she can prove. Nothing that she cannot do. It's RADUCANU.
So, are we surprised? First break of the match goes to Emma Raducanu. Does this change any of your predictions, guys? Do we now think that Raducanu has a good chance? Here we go. This is a big game. Forehand to forehand rallies. Really deep balls, both of them. Oh, Mr. from Raducanu, love 15. Tennis Forever saying Davidovic just broke back in the finals. Set 5-5. Oh, wow. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. He was, so Urgos was a break up, right? And then he could serve for the match then, I guess? Wow. Well, if that goes to the tie break, I don't know what happens. First service out from Raducanu. Good return from Uitvank. Oh yeah, she puts the pressure on. It's love 30. Oh, this is looking like a tough service game for Raducanu already. She sits so deep, but she couldn't get enough power behind the ball. Okay, it's a good rally now. So maybe she can win this point. It's a slice from Van Uitvank, playing backhand to backhand. Another good slice from Van Uitvank. Oh, completely misses it. Oh, what a miss from Raducanu. And it's a love 43 break points for Van Uitvank. Surely this means that she gets broken back. Big rally here. Oh, it's out from Raducanu. And she gets broken. Four four. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. Good points from Raducanu, and it's 15 love. Or love 15, of course. I see that Fokina made it to 6-5. Drop shot from Uitvank. Yeah, that's good from Raducanu. That's really good. Love 30. First serve miss. Yeah, it's love 40. What are we watching? It's we had 2 breaks to love and maybe a third one in a row. Okay, here we go. Second serve as well. Good return from Raducanu. Playing the rally now. Forehand to forehand. Oh, big misser from Van Uitvank. And yeah, there we go again, guys. It's another break. It's another break to love. So, Emma Raducanu up 5-4 in the first set, and she can now serve to win the first set. although the last past service games have not been great from both players, so interested to see what we see here. I see that Hurkacz is leading in his service game, but what a tight match that is. And Hurkacz will not be happy with himself that he let it come this far, I guess. Oh, we're into the tiebreak in that match. Very close. So, do we think that Emma can hold this game and win the first set? Crowd is a bit noisy now. Mike K supporting Emma, saying, "Go, Emma, please." Yeah, let's go, Emma. Win this first set. Make everyone proud. Good serve. Chopped by Van Uytvanck. Forehand to forehand rally. Goes to the backhand of Van Uytvanck. And the backhand from Raducanu is a meter out, and it's low 15. Bit wild again. Into the rally. Forehand to forehand. Good ball from, wow, what a winner from Van Uytvanck. Really nice. Let's go. And low 30. That's an ace. That's an ace. That's what we need. 15-30. 3 aces from Raducanu actually already. A really good moment to do it as well. She's under big pressure here, and it helps her. A good backhand from Raducanu. Good forehand as well, dictating the play. Backhand again inside out. But Van Uytvanck is just letting her play the point. Oh, it's a mistake by the linesman, I think, calling something out what was in. Yeah. Yeah, it was in by miles. It was in by miles, actually. They are both very unhappy with this. They were playing a really nice rally. It was called out by the linesman, and I think Van Uytvanck also already said it was in. Pretty weird call. Oh, Van Uytvanck said it was out as well. Interesting. Tension is rising. Yeah, big win from Van Uytvanck, and it's 15-40. Good winner from her again. I think her forehand is working better now, actually. Hitting more winners. Serve from Raducanu. Return is not good. Trying to chop it, but doesn't get enough on it, and it's just 30-40. One more point for Raducanu to try and still get in this game. We're into the rally. Big backhand from Raducanu, moving it all the way out. She needs to win this point, but oh yes, it's a misser from Van Uitvank. Van Uitvank tries to slice it, and it ends up in the bottom of the net, in the middle of the court. And she's really unhappy with herself. Hit her foot, I think, with the racket, and it's a juice. Chances for Emma to still win this set in this game. Going back from all the way from 15-40. Mark Lester saying Emma needs first serves. Her second serve is too weak. Yeah, I think you're right, Mark. I think second serve is not on point. Well, the first serve goes in. It gets chopped back by Van Uitvank. Good forehand to follow it up. And the backhand also to spread the play. There's not enough power behind it though. Oh, another misser from Van Uitvank. And it's set point for Emma Raducanu. Can you believe it? Van Uitvank looked in control, I think, in this whole game. And then these last 2 points, he hits pretty weird missers. I don't know how you guys read this, but good serve. And a good backhand as well. Van Uitvank chops it back. She's not trying to make the point anymore. Oh, it's a misser from Raducanu. Kind of unnecessary. It's a juice again. And what you can see is that Van Uitvank is not trying to make these points here. She's just chopping back the serve, chopping back the return, waiting for Raducanu to make a mistake. And yeah, the tension is, I think, also high. Both players making way more enforced errors than they hit winners. But this was a chance. I think she didn't need to go for the winner right away. It was a pretty low ball. First serve is not good. And here comes the second serve that Mark is afraid of. It's a good second serve, actually. She spreads the play with her forehand. Can she finish this point? Oh, she doesn't put enough behind it. So it looks very nervous, both of these players in the rally. Going forehand to forehand now. Van Uitvank with a big forehand is out. And she's angry with herself. It's another set point for Emma Raducanu. Good serve from Raducanu. The return is also good. Yeah, there it is. There it is. The first set for Emma Raducanu. Wow.
Ain't nothing she's got to lose, but so much that she can't prove. Nothing that she cannot do. It's RADUCANU.
Wow, guys. That's a set for Emma Raducanu. Incredible. So it's a set change, and it's also going to be a commentator change. My co-commentator Megan will take over from me pretty soon. Julie asking, can you show us the match? We're not allowed. Sorry, Julie. There you can. I think you can find it on the internet, also on the Wimbledon site. There's also different people, but due to rights, we are not allowed to show any live footage. So that's a shame, of course, but we will get in trouble. I want to thank you all for watching with me. Don't go away. Megan will be joining you. Of course, players are now changing. Could be a few minutes. So Megan will take over from me. I'm gonna play a video for the meantime from the Game to Love channel. And yeah, when she joins, give her a warm welcome when she joins you. And yeah, looking forward to the second set. Let me know in the chat if you think that Raducanu is going to win in straight sets, or that we're going to see a 3-set match here.
What are you drinking?
Yeah, what
is that? Oh, coconut. Nice.
I thought it was like a pina colada or something. I want Karatsev to do well.
Can Medvedev win it? I think so. The winner, for me, Naomi Osaka. I think she's going to start the year with a bang. And then the Aslan breaks.
Well,
Alex can't believe it. Oh my God. Djokovic into his 9th Australian Open final. He's gone for the lob. He's got a smash. And
He's got it. Djokovic.
18 Grand Slams from Novak Djokovic.
He wins his 9th Australian Open title. Down the line. Look at that.
You can't write this stuff.
Novak Djokovic has set a new world record. The return of Roger Federer.
He misses it.
Herkash has got it. Come on, son. He's gone forehand. He's a winner. Good. Rublev wins it. Hey, ole, ole, ole. Stick to your Russian flag. It's wide!
It's wide!
Everyone else wins it! Aslan hitting it so hard, he's in! It's there! He's got the first set! Come on!
What a volley! What a volley from Tsitsipas! No, it's a double fault! I've jinxed it! I knew it was going to happen! Ramos, he saved it!
They're talking about Gail Falkenberg. Favourable treatment here for Rafa Nadal to win this. And it's wide, and Rafa wins it! Come on! Yes! It's number 58. Rafa's missed the volley.
Oh no!
Oh, you naughty boy!
He silences the crowd. He puts his hand to his ear. There we go.
Come on!
Krejcikova wins the Roland Garros 2021. Djokovic has hit another gear. He just did it because he's better than most players.
Rafael Nadal has now withdrawn.
I'm gutted.
Wimbledon, it is here finally.
Djokovic, Roger Federer on different sides of the draw.
The surprise package, the Aslan Karatsev, you could say, of Wimbledon. Just can't wait to see what's next for Emma.
Goes into the net.
Into the net.
He's done it.
Let's go, Djokovic! He's level with Federer, level with Rafa.
But Zverev, on the other hand, amazing. He was really the best player.
He's done it! He's done it!
Carlos Alcaraz, remember the name.
Done it!
It's long, it's long. Leila Fernandez on the floor crying.
GTL got it right again. The final we all wanted. Ace! She's done it! She wins the US Open! Emma Raducanu! Let's go!
The crowd is getting worse.
They don't listen to you, umpire. You have no authority. There you go! He's done it!
Celebration, he plays dead.
It's a winner! She's done it!
It's a big one, she's on the floor. Paula Badoza, Indian Wells champion.
It's so good! Yes!
He's done it!
Djokovic wins!
He's done it!
Oh, it's an ace! Second serve ace!
What a champion he is, he's won it twice. Well played, Sasha Zverev.
I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laxon.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Now, Wimbledon is banning Russian and Belarusian tennis players from this summer's tournament because of the Russian invasion of Ukraine.
The tournament has been stripped of ranking points as a result of its ban on Russian and Belarusian players.
What are you drinking?
Yeah, what
is that? Oh, coconut. Nice.
I thought it was like a pina colada or something. I want Karatsev to do well.
Can Medvedev win it? I think so. The winner, for me, Naomi Osaka. I think she's going to start the year with a bang.
He's
and then there, Aslan breaks.
Well,
Alex can't believe it. Oh my God. Djokovic into his 9th Australian Open final. It's gone for the lob. He's got a smash.
He's got it. Djokovic.
18 Grand Slams from Novak Djokovic.
He wins his 9th Australian Open title. Down the line. Look at that. That is
top. Can't write this stuff.
Novak Djokovic has set a new world record. The return of Roger Federer.
He misses it.
Hurkacz has got it. Come on, son. He's gone forehand. He's a winner. Good. Rublev wins it.
Hey, ole, ole, ole.
Stick to your Russian flag. It's wide!
It's wide!
Sevenos wins it! Aslan hitting it so hard, he's in! It's there! He's got the first set! Come on!
What a volley! What a volley from Tsitsipas! No, it's a double fault! I've jinxed it! I knew it was going to happen! Ramos, he saved it!
They're talking about Gail Falkenberg. Favourable treatment here for Rafa Nadal to win this. And it's wide! And Rafa wins it! Come on! Yes! It's number 58. Rafa's missed the volley.
Oh no!
Oh, you naughty boy!
He silences the crowd. He puts his hand to his ear. There we go.
Come on!
Krejcikova wins the Roland Garros 2021. Djokovic has hit another gear. He just did it because he's better than most players.
Rafael Nadal has now withdrawn.
I'm gutted.
Wimbledon, it is here finally.
Djokovic, Roger Federer on different sides of the draw.
The surprise package, the Aslan Karatsev, you could say, of Wimbledon. Just can't wait to see what's next for Emma.
Goes into the net.
Into the net.
Martin's done it.
Let's go, Djokovic! He's level with Federer, level with Rafa.
But Zverev, on the other hand, amazing. He was really the best player.
He's done it! He's done it!
Carlos Alcaraz, remember the name. It's long! It's long! Leila Fernandez on the floor crying.
GTL got it right again. The final we all wanted. Ace! She's done it! She wins the US Open! Emma Raducanu!
Hi everyone, sorry about that delay. We just had to swap commentators. As you can see, I am not Roland. My name is Megan, so I'll take you through this second set of Emma Raducanu versus Alison van UYTVANCK. Emma Raducanu's had a couple of break points already in this second set, but van UYTVANCK has saved them and now has a point of her own to get the first game on the board in the second set. So Raducanu took the first 6-4. It's really promising signs from Raducanu with all the expectation and the pressure that must have been on him for this tournament. So she's doing really well, and the crowd are really getting behind her as well. And there's a ball there that's gone long from van UYTVANCK, so we are back at deuce, and this is the 7th deuce of this game. So I hope you all have been enjoying the coverage so far with Roland and with Liam. I'm going to jump on the Sinner and Wawrinka match after this one is finished as well. If you're interested in that one, that should be a really good matchup. Oh, but it's a great 1-2 punch there from van UYTVANCK, and it is advantage to the Belgian. I'm sure I can see in the comments you've just noticed that Davidovich Fokina has just knocked out Hubert Hurkacz. It looked a straight set. Well, straight set's done deal. It was 2 sets to love up. Then the rain delay happened. Hubert Hurkacz came back and took the next 2. And in a match tiebreak, I believe the first match tiebreak to 10 we've seen this championships, Davidovich Fokina came back and he's taken out Hubert Hurkacz. Many people's pick to reach at least the semi-finals here. So I'm sure that's wreaked havoc in a lot of your brackets there. And it is a hold of serve for van UYTVANCK. So 7 deuces in that game, save break points, but she does get herself on the board in this second set. Hi, Gary. Nice to see you as well. I have to admit, I am a big Emma fan. After that Raducanu run to the US Open title, I remember watching her and just thinking, I think she could be number 1 one day. That game is just really good to watch when it's in full flow. So yeah, I am a big fan of Raducanu. Not a fan of the immense amount of pressure that's being put on her by media and sponsors and things like that. I think she should just have the chance to be able to develop as a tennis player on her own terms. But yeah, I really do like Atma, and I'm pulling for her in this one. Thank you very much, Julie, saying I love your hair. I appreciate that. I'll make an effort for you guys, see? And of course, it's Wimbledon, the best 2 weeks of the year, questionably. So we have Raducanu here now serving to get her game underway in the second set. It's a good first serve there, but there's a forehand return from Van Uytvanck is long, 15-love. We've also got on the main show courts, Carlos Alcaraz against Jan-Lennard Struff. Struff took the first set, maybe surprisingly for some. Alcaraz took the second, so they're now in a fourth set. Struff took the third, 5-4 to Alcaraz in the fourth there, so that could go any way. Second serve here for Raducanu. The return is wide from Van Uytvanck, 30-love. We also saw Djokovic go through today. He lost a set, though, to Sungwoo Kwon of Korea. Took the second set from him, did he? But Djokovic came through eventually in 4. Also saw Ons Jabeur this morning cruising through her win against Miriam Bjorklund in 6-1, 6-3. So not a repeat of Roland Garros' exit in the first round there for Jabeur. She's looking good. So 30-love here for Emma Raducanu. It's a good serve there. The return is, just long there from Van Uytvanck. It is 40-love. Ash is asking, do you think Emma is playing more of a hardcore game than grass? I think she's adapting well, to be honest. I think, especially we saw her first really at Wimbledon on the grass, where she made that quarterfinal run, and then obviously she took the title on the hard courts at the US Open. But I think she's made the adaptation really well. She adapted to clay, I think, a lot better than most people thought, and I think I do think she has an all-court game, Emma. Even if she may be suited to the hards, probably more so than the other surfaces. But yeah, I think she's got a good all-round, and I think she's adapted really well to the grass. So got a lengthy rally here, and it's a great angle from Emma Raducanu on the running forehand. That was a beautiful angle, and it is 1 game apiece. That was excellent. Let's see, have we got a Raducanu button in here? Yes, we do.
Ain't nothing she's got to lose, but so much that she can prove. Nothing that she cannot do. It's Raducanu.
So Raducanu here at 1-all. We have Van Uytvanck serving. Oh, it's a great length there, and Emma Raducanu almost dug it out, but it is 15-love. Julie asks, do I play tennis often? I try to get out as much as I can. I was more of a squash player to begin with. I started out as a junior in squash and then made the transition to tennis. So yeah, I don't play as often as I wish I could, but I do play a bit. It's a good first serve here from Van Uytvanck, and then a nice 1-2 punch with the open court. It is 30-love. Over on number 2 court, a lot of people thought maybe Annette Kontaveit might struggle at this year's Wimbledon, but she is 7-5 and 5-love up over there against Bernarda Pera, so it looks like she's going to make it through safely to the second round. It's a good service game here from Van Uytvanck, 40-love. Oh, just aborts the ball toss there, so she'll have another go at it, and that's another good serve, and it's into the net from RADUCANU. So it is a game for Alison van Uitvanck, and she is 2-1. Do we have a van Uitvanck button? I don't see one. No, I don't think so. So, yeah, I will take you through, I guess, around the other courts then while they are at the change of ends. So, Carlos Alcaraz, yeah, they're still 5-4 in the 4th set there. He is down 2-1 against Struff. We have, let's see, Tim van Rijthoven, the Suthugenbosch champion, is just getting on court against Federico Delbonis. The informed grass court player Haddad Maya is also on court. She's on serve in her first set against Kaya Juvan. Miyazaki is doing well of Great Britain. She took the first set from Caroline Garcia, the champion last week in, where was it? Bad Homburg. But she is down a break in the 3rd set. Garcia took the 2nd there. Gary says, I've thought from the beginning that Emma has everything it takes to be a great player. Her tennis skills are A1 and her tennis IQ is great for a team player. Exactly, like that's what I said. I think if she can carry on and like hold that consistency that she showed at the US Open and keep fit, you know, she's got the game. She knows she has that. If she can keep the fitness, keep the injuries down, she's got everything it takes, definitely. And I agree. I think she's very mature in her gameplay and match play. Tennis IQ is right up there. You don't win a Grand Slam as a qualifier by accident, I don't think. So we have RADUCANU here now serving down 1-2 in the 2nd set. Oh, it's a great first serve. It's a bit of a drop shot return from van Uitvanck, but Emma is at the net for the volley put away. We now have a lob from van Uitvanck, lands on the baseline. And it's out from Emma RADUCANU, love 15. And the results from today, we had Cam Norrie coming through in straight sets, a Brit, but Brit Jodie Burrage lost in straight sets as well. There we had Casper Ruud winning his in straight sets, as well as Francis Tiafoe. He is safely through to the 2nd round. Tommy Paul is through. Ugo Humbert is through in 5 sets. Been a couple of 5-setters today already after this rain delay. 2nd serve here for RADUCANU. Backhand return from van Uitvanck. Oh, great length there from Emma. Digs the backhand out, but it's just long from Emma, and it's love 30. Bit of a chance here for van Uitvanck. We got another Brit on after this. It'll be Andy Murray versus James Duckworth. Andy Murray may be a dark horse for the title here, possibly, or is that just wishful thinking? Oh, it's a late call there on the serve, but it's been called wide. Yeah, agree with you, Mark. Critical game of the 2nd set. A hold here would give Emma some confidence and some momentum, I think, and it might just possibly break the will of van Uitvanck a little bit if she can't, you know, capitalize on these chances. So it's 15-30. I'm really liking this kit, the Wimbledon kit for Emma RADUCANU. It's a good first serve. The backhand return is down the middle of the court. We have a nice length from RADUCANU there, followed by a looping ball. And the jumping backhand from van Uitvanck is into the net. It is 30-all. Crowd giving some encouragement. I've been to centre court just the once, but it wasn't. There were no matches on at the time. I just got to walk onto the court. So I would love to kind of experience this full crowd supporting a British player. Be a 2nd serve here for RADUCANU. Kontaveit has just won her match over on court 2 against Bernarda Pera. 7-5, 6-1. Oh, it's a nice net play there from van Uitvanck, though, and it is 30-40. So we do have a break point here in this 2nd set. Yeah, this game definitely proving to be critical. Martina Navratilova in the crowd there. Don't forget to whack the like button if you haven't already and subscribe to our channel. We've just hit 40,000 subscribers, which is amazing. So thanks to everybody who has helped play a part in that. It's a nice backhand from Raducanu, followed by a backhand from Van Uytvanck. Then with the forehand, it's loopy, but it's in. Cross court. Oh, it looked wide from Raducanu, but it's called in. And then she comes back with a lovely ball. Van Uytvanck is there, and it's a slice now from Raducanu. Down the line, though, from Van Uytvanck. And Van Uytvanck does indeed get the break of serve in this second set. It is 3-1. Well, first blood in the second set does go to Van Uytvanck, but we know that Emma Raducanu does like a comeback. I think a lot of her matches at that US Open when she came from fairly large deficits and maybe some of the first sets to come back and win them. So I don't think it'll be too much of a worry for Emma here to be down a break. Although if Van Uytvanck does take this set, you'd have to wonder how a third would go. Van Uytvanck, of course, is a very good grass player. Beat defending champion Muguruza the following year the year after Muguruza had won. So she knows her way around a grass court. Alcaraz and Struff are now in a fourth set tiebreak. Second serve here for Van Uytvanck. It's a good second serve. The return is nice and wide to the sideline, though, from Raducanu, and it is out from Van Uytvanck. It is love 15. Good start here for Raducanu. Possibly try and get that break straight back. Van Uytvanck with the first serve into the net. Oh, it's a good return there from Raducanu. Now, backhand from Van Uytvanck is long, love 30. And a little fist pump from Emma Raducanu. She's definitely looking to get that break straight back right here. She's got great bounce back ability, has Raducanu. Yeah, dreamt I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce this name actually. Chwalinska, maybe? But yeah, she did very well today, beat Siniakova. Siniakova, a great player in her own right. She bageled Siniakova in that first set, 6-love, and then came back, I think it was 7-5 in the second. So that was a really huge win. So the Polish bakery was open, but Iga wasn't the baker today. It was Chwalinska. So that was, great win for her. Biggest match of her career, for sure. Biggest win. And we have 3 break points here for Raducanu after a bit of a loose game from Van Uytvanck. It's love 40. It's a good first serve there, though. And she's at the... Oh! Emma Raducanu got a pretty good return in. It's a looping ball up, and Van Uytvanck came into the net for the volley put away, but she pushed it long. And so Raducanu does indeed get the break right back.
She's got to lose, got so much that she can't prove, nothing that she cannot do. It's Raducanu.
So back on serve in this second set. Pirate Cat saying Emma has to win in 2. 3 is too much for her. Yeah, I still think she could do it in 3, but I think if she can get it done in 2, then that I think would give her a lot of confidence as well going into the next round, because she has been nursing a bit of an injury as Raducanu as well, so her fitness is a bit in question. I know a lot of, especially people in the British public and the press are expecting her to win this match because, they know Raducanu and maybe not Van Uytvanck so well. But I think us sort of in the tennis world probably weren't expecting her to come through this match. If we were picking an upset of the day, it probably would be this one because Van Uytvanck is such a good grass court player. But yeah, I think a 2-set win for Emma Raducanu here would be huge. I'm not saying put £10 on Emma and Andy to both win. That would be great. That would make my day if we could have Emma and then Andy winning as well. That would be perfect. Andy Murray next up on this court faces Duckworth of Australia. So Raducanu here now serving at 2-3 after she got the break back from Van Uytvanck. Here we go with the first serve. It's a good serve. The backhand return from Van Uytvanck. And then a lovely backhand from Raducanu. Van Uytvanck gets it out though. And then the forehand from Raducanu. It's down on the baseline from Van Uytvanck. And then a nice cross court. Forehand cross court from Raducanu. Again, a deep ball from Van Uytvanck. But the backhand from Emma is beautiful. It's a lovely backhand cross court there from Emma. It is 15-love. Good start here for Emma. Thank you very much, Carl. I always appreciate the compliments. Glad you're enjoying the channel and the commentary as well. I'll be doing Sinner and Wawrinka after this match as well, if you want to hop onto that one later. So Raducanu here at 15-love. First serve into the net, though. Second serve. That's a good second serve of the chip return from Van Uytvanck, then a backhand from Raducanu, a slice from Van Uytvanck, and then that backhand almost looked long from Raducanu, but it bounced in, and Van Uytvanck pushes it wide. 30-love. Can she consolidate that break back now, Raducanu? Get us all square at 3 apiece. Yuri Vesely has just won his match against Federico Coria in straight sets. Vesely, of course, the one who beat Djokovic earlier this year. Oh, it's a good return of serve from Van Uytvanck, very deep, but Raducanu's also there. Now with a forehand. Van Uytvanck with the backhand. Raducanu with the forehand down the middle of the court is just in, then with the cross court. Nice forehand down the line from Van Uytvanck. And the follow-up from that, though, is long from the Belgian. It is 40-love. This is a good game from Emma. Alcaraz is up a mini break in that 4th set tiebreak. Looks like that one is going to be going to 5, and he actually does have a set point there. So it could be a 5-setter with Alcaraz and Struff. I'll keep you updated on that. 40-love here. A good serve down the tee from Emma. Nice chip return, though. Gets a nice cross court across. Does Emma, and Van Uytvanck floats the ball long. She does indeed consolidate that break of serve. We are back at 3 apiece. So, 3 games all. Fun fact they're showing on the screen now that Emma Raducanu has never lost a Grand Slam first round match. Not that she's played many Grand Slams, of course. It was Wimbledon last year, the US Open, Oz, and Roland Garros. So we're closing in on 100 likes, so don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't already. Nice to have you in. No problem. I'm late to the party as well because I only jumped in for the 2nd set. So we did have a break for Van Uytvanck, but Raducanu broke straight back. So we are at 3 apiece. Hi, Bill. I've got 3 work screens and a personal laptop. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot going on. It's a bit stressful, these first few rounds of Wimbledon. I generally have about 4 different matches on each corner of my screen and then something on the TV as well. Yeah, it's stressing me out a little bit that I'm only focusing on this match. I'll try and keep you up to date with all these scores around the grounds if I can. But it is a lovely backhand down the line there from Raducanu, 15-all. Crowd love that one as well. Carlos Alcaraz even has just taken the 4th set on a tiebreak, 7 points to 3. So they will be going to a 5th and deciding set. Good first serve, the backhand return from Raducanu. Middle of the court rally here. Oh, it's a good length there from Van Uytvanck, though. It is 30-15. Another result for you. Adrian Manarino was just won in 5 sets against Max Purcell. 6-4 in the 5th there. Manarino from that match we saw last year with Roger Federer. Manarino getting an ankle. I think it was an ankle injury. He slipped on the grass, and he was beating Federer at the time and had to retire from that match. So it's good to see Manarino get a win here. I have to agree with you there, Gary. That's pretty much been my day. I've ditched work for Wimbledon. That's what we all do for these 2 weeks, right? Oh, the forehand is long there from Emma. It is 40-15. Couple of Emma fans in. Francisco as well. Come on, Emma, you're going to win this one. Aside from this match, this is a tough matchup for a first round. I think her draw isn't too bad for the next few rounds if she were to come through this one. Van Uytvanck here, though, with 2 points for the game. Second serve. Oh, it's a good return of serve there from Raducanu. Now with a backhand slice. Cross-court forehand from Van Uytvanck is powerful, though. And it is the game for Van Uytvanck. So it is 4-3 as we sit down at the change of ends. So the second set really poised to go any way. Been a couple of breaks in both sets. Emma took the first 6-4 in 52 minutes. Almost an hour and a half on the clock. Hi, nice to see you. Thanks for joining me on the stream. I will be jumping on to Sinner Wawrinka as soon as this one is over. So that we might be starting that one a little bit late. Apologies for that. The rain delay has really scuppered our plans today. Yeah, they're just arriving on court now, Sinner and Wawrinka. So let's see what other results are going on. Kaya Kanepi, your Grand Slam, well, she's Grand Slam veteran, has actually dropped the first set there to Diane Parry of France. Miyazaki of Great Britain was down a break in the deciding set, but she's now just 2 points from the win at 5-4 and 30-15 against Garcia. Adad Maya, who was in great grass court form, has dropped the first set to Kaya Juvan, 6-4. Camila Osorio and Elisa Mertens are a set apiece. And we're now back ready to serve Emma Raducanu. It's good first serve there. The return from Van Uytvanck is good. It's deep. Oh, and it's been called long there from Raducanu. Is she thinking about challenging it maybe? Yeah, she's going to challenge it. Yeah, it's a close call, this one. I originally thought it was in, but we'll have a look at Hawkeye now. And it was indeed in. It was well on the line. There have been a few questionable line calls this championship so far. Hubert Hurkacz, I believe, at one point was 4 of 4 on his challenges in that match. Good evening, Roy. Thanks for joining me. I am very well, thank you. Hope you are all well as well and enjoying our streams. Asking, how has Emma played until now, closer to US Open form? Yeah, I wouldn't say she is quite at that form yet, but she is playing her way into this match. She's not playing badly at all. And again, to take a set off Van Uytvanck, I think is great. You know, a lot of us were probably expecting an upset here, but she's playing pretty well. Like I said, I don't think it's quite as well as that form yet, but she's playing herself into it. Hi, MJ. I did more from Roland. Yeah, indeed. That's it was me the whole time. Yeah, Roland had to run off, so I am taking over for him for the second set, and then I'm going to jump over onto Sinner and Wawrinka. So that'll probably be starting a little bit late as soon as this one is finished. Oh, it's a lovely little play at the net there from Raducanu, and Van Uytvanck looked to have gotten the passing shot off, but she has just pulled it wide. That can't have been much wide there. A bit of putting a head in her hands there, Van Uytvanck. 15 all. Could have been love 30. No, not hallucinating, MJ. Yeah, the rain delays, I think, have made our scheduling all over the place today, but we're working through it. Second serve here for RADUCANU. Although we should really expect rain delays, isn't it? It didn't take long. I mean, it is Britain. Good second serve, the backhand return from Van Uytvanck, then a loopy forehand from RADUCANU. Oh, into the net there from Emma RADUCANU. It is 15-30. Crowd trying to get her going here. Do have Andy Murray up next on this court, so they would love a double British win. $15-30 though, half chance here from Van Uytvanck, but it's a great ace down the tee from RADUCANU and a huge come on as well from the Brit. 30 all. That was a brilliant serve. A third ace for RADUCANU. We're at 3 aces apiece. Oh, service just long. Second serve, RADUCANU, 30 all. Van Uytvanck will be looking to get a break here. Oh, let Sebastian's and Emma fan get what's yours. Yeah, I think this could be a really good win for RADUCANU to get through this first round match. Good serve there from RADUCANU. Forehand from Van Uytvanck, then a forehand from RADUCANU. Backhand there. Oh, it's a loopy forehand from RADUCANU. Cross court from Van Uytvanck. Oh, a slice there. RADUCANU through the middle of the court. Oh, it's a nice angle there on the backhand from RADUCANU. 40-30 into the net from Van Uytvanck from that. Crowd love that, and so does Emma. Yeah, MQR. It was a bit of a crazy match, that one. So Davidovich-Fokina took the first two sets to love up. Then there was the rain delay. They came back. Hurkacz took the next two. But in the fourth set, I think it was, saved 3 match points Davidovich-Fokina had. So then we had 2 sets apiece. Then that fifth set, Hurkacz was a break-up in the fifth set. Ended up going to a match tie-break. And Davidovich-Fokina just edged it. So that's a huge win for Davidovich-Fokina. And a bit of a surprise, because I think with the injury that he had and Hurkacz being so good on the grass and making the semi-finals last year, I think a lot of people's brackets are, well, a bit damaged after that one. I don't think my bracket's doing very well, to be honest. I did pick Hurkacz to come through that one. So Emma does hold on there for 4 games all. Yeah, Djokovic's draw is ridiculously easy, I think. I don't think he could have handpicked a draw better for him, really. I mean, he did drop a set today to Kwon, but he did that last year as well. He's been doing that in slams anyway, dropping a set in a few early rounds and still making it through. But yeah, his draw is very easy. And yeah, of course, Carlitos would be a potential quarterfinal opponent for Djokovic. I might be wrong on that one, but he's in that quarter or that half anyway, is Alcaraz. Currently in the 5th set there against Struff. So yeah, if Struff does come through that, then you've got to like Djokovic's chances even more. But I am pulling for Nadal here. I am a big Nadal fan, so I'm hoping for the calendar Grand Slam, personally. Maybe wishful thinking, but, you know, it's Rafael Nadal. Oh, it's a lovely backhand down the line there from Van Uytvanck, 15 all. Agree with you there. Don't discount Nadal. Definitely don't. Djokovic didn't look at his best today, especially in that set he dropped to Kwon. And Kwon was up a break early in the first as well. 15 all here. Good first serve there. Backhand slice from Van Uytvanck, forehand from Raducanu. Nice looping ball there, but Van Uytvanck gets the backhand cross court and it's into the net from Raducanu. It's 30-15. The Emma fan in. Yeah, I have to say I'm pulling for Emma in this one. I'm a big fan of her game. I think it's great. Match play and match IQ is off the charts for this youngster. So Van Uytvanck, yeah, it's a good serve. Oh, very late call. It was called long, just. Van Uytvanck's thinking about challenging it. Talking to the umpire. Don't think she's going to, though. Be a second serve. Hello, thank you for joining me on the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. Don't forget to hit the like button. We're almost at 100 likes. Oh, it's a good shot there from Raducanu with 30 all. She's having a little pep talk to herself at the back of the court there as Raducanu. This is a half chance here now. She could be serving for this match if she can break here. Van Uytvanck with the first serve. Oh, it's a good serve. The return is good from Raducanu as well, though, and the backhand is into the net from Van Uytvanck. It is a break point, 30-40. This is a great chance here for Emma now to potentially get this match in the bag. And it would be a great win for her as well against this really good seasoned player in Van Uytvanck. This is a great finals record, this Van Uytvanck. That's a long serve there. Second serve. Break point, second serve. Oh, the second serve has been called long by the umpire. And it's being challenged by Van Uytvanck. I think the line judge called it in, but it was an overrule from the umpire. So Van Uytvanck is challenging it. Is it a double fault? It is a double fault. The break belongs to Emma Raducanu. She is going to come out and serve for this match.
Can't prove nothing that she cannot do. It's Raducanu.
MJ, am I thinking Nadal will win? I kind of am. I'm definitely hoping. I think he definitely could. I don't think he'd play this tournament if he didn't think he could win. I think Nadal is that kind of player. You say, I hate those JGs and Liams that say they love Rafa but choose Djokovic to win. No, I'm a Rafa fan and I would never choose Djokovic over Rafa to win, even if I thought that probably he had a better chance. But no, I think Rafa could. Like I said, I don't think he would be playing this tournament if he didn't think he could, because he's done everything in this sport that he wants. He talks about the fact that, you know, the records and the Grand Slams are not what he prioritizes anymore. He's playing because he loves to play. And yeah, that kind of Rafa is hard to beat. I think he's got every chance. I really do. So Raducanu here now is serving for this match. Was down a break in this second set, but got it back. And is now serving at 5-4. It's a good serve. Backhand return from Van Uytvanck. And the backhand is long there from Van Uytvanck. It is 15-love. Bill saying just a feeling, but Emma needs this set. Yeah, I think if she were to lose her serve here serving for the match, I would worry what that would do to her. Mentally. But then, you know, I do think she is fairly strong mentally with everything that she has to deal with. But yeah, I think she really does need to close it out here. I think if she does lose serve here, it's more likely it's going to go to 3 sets. Oh, the return of serve is just in there from Van Uytvanck, so we keep going. It is a forehand on the middle of the court from Raducanu. Oh, it's a great backhand cross court from Raducanu. 30 love, 2 points from the win. She's never lost in the first round of a Grand Slam, has Raducanu, so she's not looking to do that today. Two points away, 30 love. Oh, it's a good serve. Oh, the return is just on the baseline from Van Uytvanck, but it's into the net on the follow-up. It is 40 love, 3 points for the win. Yeah, MJ, I've usually got 4 matches on a screen at one time. And to answer your question, is Carlos winning? They're actually in a 5th set. They're on serve in the 5th set there. He's serving 1-2. 3 match points here for Emma Raducanu to make it through to the second round of Wimbledon for the second time in her career. Good serve back in return from Van Uytvanck. Oh, which just pulled wide from Raducanu. The crowd got a bit excited, but it was a late call. 40-15, still 2 match points to come. Yeah, I thought Hurkacz had it in the bag once he got it to 2 sets apiece. But yeah, it's a really good win there for Davidovich Fokina. I do like Davidovich Fokina. I think he's a really fun player to watch. So 2 match points here for Raducanu. Good serve down the tee. The return is short. Emma with the drop shot. Can Van Uytvanck get there? She can, but Raducanu is there for the volley. And it's the biggest smile on the face of Raducanu. Raducanu has done it, and it's a nice exchange at the net there. There were some nice words from Van Uytvanck pre-match, actually, saying that she knows she's not going to be the favorite in the match, but everything Emma has done and achieved, she could only kind of dream to do that. So that is a big, big win for Emma Raducanu. She takes it in straight sets. A lot of people thought this could be an upset, but she does it 6-4, 6-4. I'll play the Raducanu button for you one more time.
Ain't nothing she's got to lose, but so much that she can prove. Nothing that she cannot do. It's Raducanu.
So Raducanu does it. She is through to round 2 of Wimbledon. So question, am I doing any more matches? I'm about to jump on to the Sinner Wawrinka match now. So they've just got underway. It's a 1 game to love to Sinner there. So I'm going to jump on that now if you want to join me. But yes, we do have Raducanu, 10th seed, home favorite, is through in straight sets. Francisco says, you made my day, Raducanu. Gary, Emma, 1 down, 6 to go. Yes, just 6 matches. That's it. And she can do it. But Aliko, congrats, Raducanu. Yeah, huge, great win for her there. So thank you very much for joining me on this stream. I will be on the Sinner Wawrinka match in a few minutes if you'd like to jump over there and join me as well. So thanks very much for joining, and I'll catch you over there or on the next stream.